Rob at vocals, Rudy guitar,
Seth, I'm on drums and backing vocals.
and Bruce on bass. We are from The Only Constants. So basically the band started, we metal kids at heart, always will be. The initial conception of the band was 5 years ago. I started this band as a solo project. Basically in the aftermath of a couple of bands I was in, I was always looking to pursue a certain type of sound, a certain style. Slowly built up from there. Got to the stage where I met up with a good friend of mine, Byron Dunwoody. He's not in the band anymore.
One of the originals.
Yeah, one of the original guys, and I met him through some friends in the scene, and he basically helped me bring those ideas to life, adding guitars and effects and basically bringing the song final form to put out. And then eventually got to the stage where I released the song just with the intentions of seeing what would happen. Put it out there, the first single that came out last year called Limbo, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Got amazing reception, more than I thought it would have got. And it just sort of steamrolled from there, and then eventually got to the stage where I had friends of mine, Rudy, who's in the band with us now, and Bruce. He actually approached me asking if they could be a part of the project without me even thinking that they would be keen, because if you guys have followed previous bands I've been in, they are from like metal background and stuff, you know. We metal kids at heart, always will be. For life! Metal for life! They were just like, this is definitely sound that is filling a void that's been non-existent in the Durban scene in particular for a while. They were keen to be part of it, so I said, fuck yeah, let's do it, you know. The Only Constant is the first attempt I had of making music that truly from my own perspective. All the lyrics and all the content is through my eyes and my experience. I had an initial idea of making an EP that talks about the last couple of years of my life and pursuing my dream in mixed martial art and all the triumphs and the struggles that came with them. So it's very personal to me. So when you hear it, very direct. You know exactly how I'm feeling. I think that is a very personal thing that a lot of people can relate to. The sound initially is completely away from everything I've done before. This is straight up.
A lot less like that now.
Yeah, it's jelling all the influences that I've really loved, that got me into music. People really know me, they know bands I grew up on like Linkin Park, Bring the Horizon, Seven Dust, Demon Hunter, more like melodic stuff. The other band members have influences too, so it makes this huge, you know, mix of everything.
It's great because we're all metalheads, but we all have other influences that we were kind of brought up on as music. Besides metal, I've got a super kind of acoustic background. Rudy, our guitarist, really great guitarist.
He's an amazing guitarist.
Rudy,
I met many years ago when I joined Beyond the Pale. I don't know if anyone remembers them, they were quite a big deathcore band in Durban. Met him first through there, just developed a strong friendship. Got to the stage where he was keen to join the band and it was a perfect fit. He brings a lot to the table. Producer, Rudy's helped push me vocally in the studio. Try this, try that rather, it gives you that good push.
Bruce?
Bruce has got everything in him. Bruce is everything, man.
I feel like Bruce just kind of jams whatever he feels like, really.
Bruce is the kind of guy, he walks into the studio and he's playing on the piano, he's playing on the keyboard, he's playing the acoustic guitar, he's playing everything.
Yeah.
Bruce is just a multi-talented
Don't leave your instrument for 1 second, he'll steal your job.
Yeah.
That's without mentioning Bruce and his theatrics on stage.
Sure,
Man,
for sure.
That guy was putting on a show. And he's like 6'5", so he's kind of hard to miss.
Seth, young blood in the band, he's been a good friend. We met at a gig, when I was playing in Become the Watcher. Kind of threw out the idea loosely of like, hey, maybe you should fucking just come jam, be the final piece. We need a drum. We've got to have a pretty face in the band. No argue. So we need some hair in the band. For all you girls out there, I'm sexy as hell, but I'm bald. He's got the fucking hair. He's out the band. Fuck this guy. 5 years ago, long time ago. She's sitting in my room. We've kept everything super hush hush. This band's been like a secret project. Right? Singing to a USB microphone. Now it's just got to the point where I've progressed and I've developed something like a vocal style that I feel is different than anything I've ever done. Slowly been progressing it. It's got to the stage where it's become something real.
Change.
I felt like the name was fitting because the sound is not boxed in, it can be whatever it's supposed to be. You know, it's more of like a feel, we create what feels good for us.
It's a change. We're used to expressing in a totally different way to what we're doing now.
Yeah, we're not writing with intention of making a certain sound. We'll literally go, we're going to make this as unmetal as possible. If it starts going metal like it usually does because that's where we come from, we're like, stop, stick to the vision, you know what I mean? Which is not trying to box us in, but is forcing us to try something new. Completely new. If you can ask a casual person what they think metal would be, they'd say angry, energetic, in your face. So all that energy, that intensity, take that from metal and put it into a live show that we do. That's not metal.
I mean, everybody in the band has their own kind of performing style. Robin is writing a lot of lyrics that maybe come from a darker place because he's talking about stuff that he's been through over the past 5 years. So some of it's dark, some of it's happy, but when we're in those dark moments, it's not felt the same as it would have been felt in like a straight up metal band where you go up there and it's all gloomy and the hair's down, and we bring that through more in the musical sound rather than our appearance. Most of the gigs that I've done because of being in metal bands for so long is very kind of typical metal approach to playing live. He's seen me play live, it's just hair everywhere.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Come off stage drenched.
So we'll bring that fire and intensity to something that is accessible to many people. The styles that we're putting into the music, there's hip hop, there's rap, there's straight up hard rock, some softer stuff. It's just a mix of everything that we find interesting.
All of that put together makes the only constant. We started chatting last year about the band.
Yeah. So Seth and I've been talking for a while, about a year and a half. But yeah, we've only... Yeah, how you doing? I like him, my man. No, we've been jamming for about 4 or 5 months now. But the thing about Seth, right, he brings a new, fresh energy to the band as well that I think was something we needed. A missing component. Like, I've been doing this for about 10 years now, performing-wise. And then Seth, obviously, he's been doing it for a long time as well. And he's been doing this since he was really young. So don't let his age make you think like he hasn't got the experience. This kid can fucking play, right? But
Thanks, man.
no, for sure, man. But that youthful energy, right, is something that we sort of take for granted. We're having to take it for granted. He's excited about the small things, and that's rubbed off on us in a big way, and it's got us excited about things. It reminds me, especially of like how I used to be in the band.
Basically, I just make them as childish as I am.
So yeah, but it's cool, man. It's always a job.
I'm having a lot of fun expressing myself in this musical form rather than metal for once, because I spent a lot of time kind of getting my emotions out through metal, and now I get to drum something very different rather than like the clinical everything lines up type drumming. I'm getting a chance to do a little bit of singing as well, which is great.
Sing as well, ladies.
It's a really cool environment for me to be in, and the guys are all really, really cool. It's cool for me to work with guys that are older than me. I wouldn't say weird. Weird's not the word I'd use. It's cool. I feel like it's
No,
I don't
not that old, bro. I'm still in my 20s. Damn.
That they bring a more mature idea of the music world to me. I get a lot of great advice, and I trust their guidance.
The vision that I had for this band was to be able to create music that is personal to me. All the sounds and avenues that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do something along the lines. Linkin Park sort of rap rock hybrid with electronic elements, some hard rock elements. The ability to create diversity in your music rather being subjugated. Sorry. Yeah, and then connect to a new audience of people. You can expect fireworks, literally. We're going to come out swinging hard. We've been doing this long enough now where we know what we want and what we want to do. We're confident in our abilities. Nothing's going to stop us from taking this as far and wide as we can. When it comes to live setting, we're going to bring in anyone who's seen me perform, Seth perform, Rudy, you know that we bring the fire. Like literally, we bleed on stage. Metal in its most raw form can be very niche, to like a general crowd of people. I feel like now this is the first time myself and the rest of the band can give ourselves a chance to try something really different with my vocals. I've really pushed the envelope, taken myself to a place where I've been forced to try new things and push myself to new places that I've never been, with singing, the rapping, with everything, and also songwriting. So for me it's been a great challenge, and it's definitely brought the best of me, and hopefully people enjoy something new and fresh. Hopefully it's something new and fresh that Durban can enjoy, and the rest of the world obviously. Your music is only justified as being real until you've played it with the band and it's live, you know what I mean? I always felt like in the nature of who I am as a person and a performer, and with everyone else in the band, we want to play music live. That's just what we do, That's always the main thing for us, is that live experience and connecting with people through a live performance. Yeah.
Fuck, eh?
Oh, fuck off, man. Shit!
Go make sweet music.
Fuck you!
Just look at his fucking eyeballs. Could settle the nerves.
No, he's making me laugh for some reason. You guys are stuck here.
The only constant.
I'm not prepared for this, guys. We're coming at you live, Vervet.
The name, The Only Constant. Velvet Underground. Do a couple takes. Rob and Seth from
Rudy, he's on the Bruce. Hey, what's up, peeps? This is Rob. Yes! Rob, the vocals. Rudy, guitar.
Seth, I'm on drums and backing vocals.
And Bruce on bass. We are from The Only Constants.